Okay. This is part 5 of chapter 23. Till now, we have seen raw data, otherwise called ungrouped data, for which you have to find mean, median and mode. And we also found quartiles, lower quartile, upper quartile, interquartile range and semi-interquartile range for raw data, otherwise called ungrouped data. And the second one that you saw was group data without class interval sizing. That is, only class values were given. So long you've seen only those group data without class interval. The next type of data is called group data with class intervals. And for this group data with class intervals, we are not going to find mean, median and mode together because it's a long process. Therefore, either you will have to find mean or find mode or find median, one of them. Okay. So it cannot be asked as a single question to find all three values. So everything is a separate question. You will be either asked to find only mean or to find median or to find mode. Okay. So first we are going to find mean for group data with class intervals. Now there are three methods for finding mean. The first method is called direct method, the second one is called shortcut method, and the third one is called step deviation method. Okay. So I'll show you all the three methods. The first method is called direct method. That's what we are going to see today. Mean by direct method. The data that was given was class interval. Class intervals are between 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. These are the class intervals that are given. Okay. And frequencies are 8, 10, 9, 12 and 11. Imagine these class intervals were marks. Okay. And the frequency were the number of students who got these marks. What this means is, if these were marks and these were number of students, there are 8 students who got marks between 0 and 10. 0 and 10. 8 students got marks. Between 10 and 20, there are 10 students who scored these marks. There are 9 students who scored marks between 20 and 30. This is what it means. Okay. So this data is given, these two columns are given. Using this, you are going to find mean. Whether you use direct method or shortcut method or step deviation method, the first thing that you have to know is the formula that you are going to use in this method. Okay. So for direct method, the formula for finding mean is the same formula that we used previously. Mean is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma f means sum of all the f values. These are your f values. Sum of all this will give you sigma f. And the numerator is sigma f into x. In the previous case, there were only single values here. Therefore, those single values were x values. And these are your f values. So the third column was fx. Straight away you could find fx. But here, the x values are not single values. It's a range from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and so on. Okay. So first thing that you have to get is an x value. You know the f values, you have to get x values. Okay. So x values are actually, this is your third column that you have to find. Okay. X values are mid values of each class interval. Mid values of each class interval. That is, what is in the middle, that is between 0 and 10. What is the middle number? So between 0 and 10, the middle number is 5. Between 10 and 20, the middle number is 15. Between 20 and 30, the middle number is 25, and so on. Now, if these were big numbers, like say, the class interval that was given is this 2345 to 9360. This is the first class interval that is given. And you are asked to find the mid value. Then you cannot keep thinking. Here the numbers were smaller, so it was easy to find the middle number. such things, if you have to find the middle number, then what you have to do is, if you look at these class intervals, these values which are in the beginning are called lower limits, and these values are called upper limits. These are lower limits and these are upper limits. What you have to do to find the mid value is add both the lower limit and the upper limit and divide it by 2. Add the lower limit and upper limit, that is 0 plus 10, it gives you 10, divided by 2 will give you 5. That's the mid value. So mid value between this is add both of them, 10 plus 20 is 30, divide by 2, that will give you 15. That's the mid value. 20 plus 30 is 50, divide that by 2, that will give you 25 is the mid value. So that's how you find mid value between these numbers which are bigger. Add both of them and divide by 2. That will give you the mid value. So for us, the mid value between 0 and 10 is 5. Next is 15, 25, 35, 45. Okay. It's also like this. Even if you find one, you can find just write the others easily. How is? What is the difference between these class intervals? Is 10. Here also difference is 10. Difference between them is 10. So everywhere the difference is 10. So if you know the mean value of the first one is 5, keep adding 10 with everything. That is when the difference is 10. If the difference was 20, this was 0 to 20, 20 to 40, the difference there is 20. Therefore, mid value between 0 and 20 will be 10, then keep adding 20 more to each of them. So 5 is the first mid value, then difference is 10, so next one it becomes 15, next one becomes 25, 35, 45. These are your mid values which are termed as x. You have to find sigma fx. These are f values, these are x values. So there is a fourth column that you have to find, that is f into x. F for the first one is 8 into 5 gives you 40, 10 into 15 is 150, 9 into 25 is 225, 12 into 35 is 420, and 11 into 45 is 495. If you add all these fx values, you will get sigma fx. By adding all this, you will get 1330. Now substitute this in the formula. So your formula is mean is equal to sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma fx value is 1330 divided by sigma f value is 50. Simplify this, you will get 26.6 is the actual mean. The homework for today is exercise 23B, question numbers 9, 11, 13, 27 and 31.